In this video, I'm talking about the time that I restriped the wrong property for a customer that wasn't mine, the reasoning behind why this happened, and if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to tell you about what they said when they found out that I was the one that striped it. But before we get into that, if you want to add a skill to your arsenal that you can start up or add to your existing business that's low cost to get started, we have an 8-hour training that teaches you how to stripe, how to get customers, and much more. Be sure to check out the How to Stripe course. And guys, I want to say this, you don't have to be the best at striping to make a bunch of money. Be sure to check out the How to Stripe course. It will be the first link in the pinned comment section and the description. Okay, so if any of you have been in business for any length of time, you know as well as I do that mistakes happen. Whether we make a mistake on our pricing and underbid a job, a defect on the quality of work, or even get the locations mixed up. Whatever the case may be, if we're honest with ourselves, we can all say that we've made this type of mistake somewhere in the past. So 2023 was wrapping up fast, but there were still a few Sonic locations for us left to stripe before the season completely ended. I really wanted to push these locations into the spring season of next year, that way I could winterize the machines. But the owner wanted me to squeeze them in before 2024. So I actually live right beside a Sonic location in my city, so when he texted me and told me what city the location was, I automatically assumed that it was the Sonic that I live by. But I completely forgot that there was another Sonic a few miles away from me. So I called that Sonic right by my house and asked them to leave the lights on. That way I could see when I got there to stripe the parking lot. It was a full wrap, by the way. There was parking lot lines, access aisles, handicap symbols, fire lane striping all around the property. And guys, it cost me like $400 in paint just to stripe it. I pulled up to the property on the first night and striped the lines only because I didn't want to do a color change until I finished all of the yellow for the properties that we were striping on the route. So the next day, we called again and asked them to leave the lights on and pulled up to the property the second night and got to work. But unfortunately, I forgot to grab some more red paint, so we ran out of red paint before I could complete the job. The next day, I got a call from the Sonic that I had striped the night before, and I apologized to him since I didn't finish the job, and I assumed that he was upset about that. But he said he wasn't too worried about it and that it was fine. But he asked me, he said, "Who authorized you to restripe this location?" And when he said that, I was kind of confused. And when I made mention of the franchise owner who had told me to stripe the other locations, that's when he told me, "You've got the wrong franchise." As soon as he said that, I had realized that I had made a mistake. I striped a property that wasn't supposed to be striped. And you can imagine how I felt when this happened. Immediately, I was afraid. But what he said next was amazing. He said, No, it's fine. It looks amazing and the upper management loves it. Would you be willing to give us a quote on all other locations that we have? So this one mistake opened the door to acquiring another customer. Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever made a mistake and it been a good mistake that actually worked out in your favor? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And if you made it this far in the video, comment mistake, and then we will see you in the next one.